Hello out there and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Requiem, which is a new game. It's on Steam and we're gonna jump into it. Starting a new game will reset all data. Yep, let's. Alright, so we can be a spirit keeper. We can be a risen. Sure, improved authority. We can raise dead. Oh, that's cool. Hellions are hard. Right? There's the spirit seeker. He looks just like a knight. And then there's a blight druid. Blight druid, I think, is the right one.
Why don't you let old Garga have a look-see?
The Groth is a massive algae-like food supply serving the majority of citizens near the Citadel, Scarlet Vault, and beyond. During the war, it was tainted by raptors, wraiths, and Hellraiser titans. Surviving Hellraiser Tinder were enslaved to work in the Groth fields to replenish the waning food supplies. The Spirit Tenders, Blight Druids, and Void Guard allied together to overcome the betrayal of the Lord of Ruin, Valir. They defeated his army and imprisoned him there. Valir was appointed to oversee the fields by his brother, the God of Creation, as punishment for his failed coup attempt. Garga seeks to rejuvenate the lands and see the return of the myriad Overgroth creatures to their homes. She gets a bear companion?
Now that's a sweet boy.
Sure. Let's get...
Worlds were ripped apart. Countless spirits erupted through tears in reality. Wraiths, as they would become known, fed on the souls of the living and drained them until they became a mindless howling banshee. An alliance of the true was formed to stem the tide. They aligned their channels of power and created a softer music that could calm the spirits. This was called the Requiem. Shrines were built to amplify and broaden its influence and to cover the rifts that were so rampant. Brave warrior priests sacrificed themselves to be bound to the shrines in eternal defense. Some spirits, however, could not be quelled, too massive or enthralled in their soul-thirsty rapture to be swayed. They were immune to the Requiem's lullaby. Find them, defeat them, and the spirit rifts will close.
So it is text-to-speech, but it did have me for a little bit. But yeah, there's a certain cadence you can tell and like the slight tonality, and they've done something where they've modulated the voice a bit, so it sounds cool. I don't know, I like that. But one thing I didn't like is the fact that you could barely hear it because the music is not mixed properly. But that's fine. We're getting into it. We're playing Requiem. We are Requiem. We're Requieming. All right. Okay, so that is a weird ability. What's going on here? Why is this skull just... So I've got some... Are they hammers? They're just like spiky things, okay? So... Alright. I'm carrying some heads around on my thighs as armor. Wow, that is a weird... Why does it... The visuals there, it's like wow, wow. There's like a black hole in my pocket. Okay. Okay, I pressed E to do that. It didn't tell me, but that's okay. I figured it out. I am the greatest. And you know what? The greatest news that I recently found out is that Futurama is getting rebooted. Well, not rebooted. There's going to be a new series of it. Ordered by Hulu, 20 new episodes. And I know that there's some consternation around the fact that John DiMaggio has not confirmed that he's coming back. In fact, he's confirmed that he's not coming back because negotiations broke down or whatever. Oh. Okay. So, we fell off the edge. We found the edge of the map very quickly. I turned into a bear, and now I can see myself. Roar! Roar! Okay. Escape does nothing. I can't... Right, I'm gonna have to force quit this because, it's definitely broken. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back again. I guess this time we won't jump off the cliff. I don't... I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't. Maybe we're not supposed to be able to get back there. Right. So, I don't think this is designed for us to be able to get back here. This definitely is not supposed to be part of what we can do. Because it definitely feels like the edge or whatever. Right. Oh, yeah. Alright. So we're ignoring a lot of the map here, I think. Oh, we're stuck. Can't get through that way. If only we could jump a little bit, but we can't. So now we've got to go this way. No, this way. Oh, no. Okay, so... Oh, I see. That's handy. We found an invisible wall that lets us back into the temple or whatever. Handy. I wonder how many of the walls are actually invisible. So what are these guys doing? What's up? What's up, fam?
You made it. This is the corrupted vault. An island separated from both the dream and the waking worlds. We should be safe here, for now. There are 3 primary rifts that we must close in order to seal off the incursion of wraiths. First, the Scarlet Vault within the Overgrowth. Second, the Ice Fortress beyond the Sages. And last, the Tower at Mondonto. Each is protected by a spirit lord of immense power. This journey will be rife with peril. I trust you are ready. Here, take this with you. Placing this anchor shard at a grave site will open a portal in the Twisting Ways, allowing us to travel to any other point. It is not without its dangers, but far exceeds traveling the waking world or the dream while teeming with wraiths.
Okay. What's this guy doing? Just sort of... Okay. So, that guy exists. I mean, are we supposed to be... Okay, that does nothing. Alright, so we're wandering around now. Let's go wander some more. We're loading now. Welcome to Loadingville. I thought I was going exploring, but apparently not. Apparently we need another whole set of loading screens, and that's fine. We've had some story, we talked to the lady, and now we're moving on. Once it loads in. So I guess I'll fast forward. Right, so this lady's here as well.
Life is the power of Matrium. It is currency when constrained in stones, and healing energy when taken from another. Rays from the spirit world feed on it, drain it from us, and create an imbalance. We have all become so focused on our individual needs, we sometimes forget. Life can be used for food, drink, lubricant, currency and barter. If there is something you want in the waking world, a soul stone or bottle of life will surely get it for you.
Right, so we're out here trying to find some lubricant. That's my favorite thing, is lubricant. I know that whenever I'm playing, oh, there's some whispering. When I'm playing games... I mean, they kind of appeared out of nowhere, so... Oh, there's a dead dragon here that I guess we're walking through. That's kind of a cool thing. Right. So... what's that down there? Why did we take damage? I really don't understand what... It's very dumb, because I have no idea when they're going to be arriving. I guess that's the point, but... yeah. So there's no jumping, so I have to go around. Yeah, they just suddenly appear, and then they're like, rah! Rah! Time to turn into a bear. Oh. Right. So what is that? What is that stone? What is that? How do we get that? Okay, so or I really don't know what just happened, but it happened. We got a raptor eye. It's explosive. We got another raptor eye. Where's my bear at? Right. I mean, are we winning? Does this count as winning? I don't know. We're getting killed, I think. Because you have to directly hit them, which is fine. And last one. Okay. So I don't know how to I don't know how to pick up these skulls. I think we're supposed to pick up the skulls, but I don't know how. But that's fine. We will just leave the skull there. That's all goods. I can talk to that guy and wander over here. Alright, let's go talk to this guy and see what's going on.
This vault is connected to the Citadel's catacombs. It may be worth exploring here before we venture further into the Citadel proper.
Sure thing. Sure thing, Captain Text-to-Speech. I mean, it's just one voice, right? Just get one voice actor to do it. I don't know.
This place is unsettling. It doesn't look like any other part of the Citadel, or anything else built since I can remember. But I think it might be exactly what we need. There are scroll cases on the wall over there. This place is like some combination of catacombs and archives.
Right. So. Okay. I don't know what happened there, but we did a thing. Oh, this time we can't get through there. Right. So we can't interact with that at all. Oh, we summoned a bear. Okay. I mean, is our bear helping, or what's... So I think the skulls mean that I can raise dead, and I raise bears. That's my jam. As I turn great. As I turn dudes into bears. Yeah. Seems good. I mean, I think I'm also nearly dead. I don't know what happens when I die, but I think we're about to find out. Okay. Here we go. Here comes the death. I long for death! I don't understand what happened. You wake. Okay, but now I've got some stones, right? So now I should be able to upgrade. By the current team, so there are level costs. Right. I don't know how to use spells or anything. So... improves health and damage of possessable forms. I don't... Sure. Alright. Let's go explore some other stuff. So that's lava, I guess.
You made it. This is the corrupted
Oh, right. Got it.
Separated from both the dream and the waking worlds.
Got it.
We should be safe here for now.
Alright. So we're making our way downtown, and we're walking fast, and faces past, and we're homebound. Alright, so this is where we were before, and we're back. But now we're a little bit better. So it's a roguelike, I guess. But does stuff respawn, or is that... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I do have an inventory. What is this? I don't know what this is. Grave anchor. Okay, this... What just happened? Oh. Okay, well... I don't know. I think I may have seen enough. For now, at least. It's okay. It's pretty janky. Yeah, and it feels a little soulless or whatever. Yeah. But it's okay. It's definitely okay. So let's go look at the description. Alright, Requiem. 5 adventurers walk into the dream. Requiem is a third-person action storybook adventure. Okay. That is not super descriptive. I'd like that spider, though. That guy's kind of cool. So I didn't have any ranged combat. That didn't seem to be a thing I could do. But, I mean, I'm seeing it in the trailer here. And the trailer is actually pretty cool. That's actually why I picked it up. You know, like, it looked kind of cool. Looked like it might be fun. So it's an early access. So... that makes sense. So one thing that I would say that would improve the game a bit is you've got like one NPC that's delivering most of the exposition, and it's all done in text-to-speech. Hire you a voice actor and get someone to actually voice act that stuff, because that will improve the quality of the game significantly from the text-to-speech. I mean, you've done pretty well with the text-to-speech, but it's still just text-to-speech because the words are said slightly incorrectly, and the cadence is off, and the tone is off. So get someone to actually do it and put some emotion into it, and like then it might be cool. The other thing is don't let players go to the edge of your level and fall off. I shouldn't be able to easily get to the edge of the level as soon as I load in, you know, because that's what happened to me at the start. That shouldn't be there. And yeah, there needs to be a little bit more of a tutorial, yeah, because I was just stabbing in the dark on how to do anything in the game. The other thing is there needs to be like a settings menu or something, or a way to exit out of the game. Both times that I got out of the game, I actually had to Alt-Tab and then force quit it, because pressing escape does nothing in the game. So those are all problems that could be addressed in early access. I don't know if the story is interesting or anything because I stopped before we got to that point, but mostly because, you know, I already had some comments that I wanted to make and some stuff that I'd like to see fixed before I really got into it. The fact that the enemies like spawn right behind me and are, you know, little jump scary, that's fine, that happens. And they do seem to be... There was a little bit of a variety of enemies, and you know, turning into a bear and attacking everybody. That was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I mean, the combat is really slow and stilted and not exactly exciting, or it doesn't flow. It doesn't feel good to do anything. It's just kind of you're doing it because you have to. You know, it's that real like that, and that's just never fun. But you know, it's stuff that you could work on. It currently costs $24.79, so that's probably another big problem here, is that we're looking at a early access title that has a lot of polishing that needs to be done on it. And they're already charging that AA price, which means that I'm expecting a AA game, and that's not really what we're getting here. We're getting a, reasonably developed, solo or small dev team game that lacks a lot of polish and has a long way to go before it's ready for the big show. And we're charging $24.79, so it's overpriced. That's my next piece of criticism. And then we've got the about the game. So they spent more time on the game than they did on the descriptions, it looks like, because the about this game just says Requiem is a third-person storybook adventure. Play as one of 5 adventurers entering into the dream, a spirit world wrought with peril, and close the rifts to save the waking world from the spirit wraiths. Yeah, and it's saying a minimum of 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is pretty intense, man, for a game that looks like this. It was also huge. I think it might have been 23 gigabytes to download, so the game is absolutely massive, as well as having a minimum requirement of 32 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, that's insane. I mean, that is also the recommended amount, but I don't know, man. It says you only need 10 gigabytes of available space, but it was big, and I was gonna play it last night, but my internet wasn't very fast, so I actually had to wait till today to play it because I had to wait for it to download. So that's an issue. Forge Father Games Incorporated. So they released a game 2 years ago called Chronicles of Honor. Let's have a look at that bad boy, because at the moment, it's not looking significantly different than the other one. I mean, although it does look like there's a bit more mobility in that one. That's pretty cool. That actually looks cooler than the one that I just played. It only costs $16.49, but it's right. So this one says it's in early access as well. Right, we intend to support the game and expand with DLC levels, items, playable characters, vehicles, and more. When we have hit a point that we and you, the community, are happy with, we will officially release. We are shooting for 4 to 6 months post-launch, so finishing in 2020. So it is now 2022, as everyone is painfully aware, and it still says early access. So my guess here is that, like Chronicles of Honor, Requiem will get a couple of updates, and then it will just stop being updated. And that's a problem, because, if people are going to support the project, they need to know that you're going to keep working on it. But it doesn't look like that's what you're going to be doing, based on the only other example of a game that we have. So, that's Requiem. Definitely wouldn't recommend it at $24.79. If you're looking at this and going, man, that actually looks like it might be some fun, maybe wait till the price drops, or it's on a huge discount, or I don't know, but not worth it right now. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Check out the game by clicking on the link in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Class dismissed.